Good morning. Welcome to your 10 a.m. daily weather briefing. We have some mild conditions across the region this morning. Once again, we have some rain showers north of the region and northwest of the area. And taking a quick look at the satellite imagery as well as the radar imagery this morning. You can see the satellite imagery. We have lots of cloud coverage across the region, high clouds as well as some low clouds starting to approach the region from the south and west. And taking a look at that radar imagery this morning, you can see we do have some rain showers off to our north and to our west this morning. I'm going to continue to see a chance or a slight chance of some rain showers this morning into the early afternoon hours before we see a better chance with a cold front that's currently well off to our west moving towards the region today. Taking a quick look at the HRRR model this morning, you can see we do have those rain showers approaching the region for later this afternoon around 3 to 4 o'clock this afternoon into the evening hours, and that cold front moving through the region right before midnight or just before midnight. It looks like about 10 to 11 o'clock this evening into the overnight hours. But overall, looking at the forecast and moving into the sounding from this morning, we have freezing level at 9,600 feet. Our winds out of the southeast and fairly light in the low levels around 11 knots and turning southwesterly in the mid levels, increasing up to 51 knots at 12,000 feet this morning, and seeing a peak wind out of the west this morning at 20,000 feet around 70 knots. Our current surface analysis showing that rain shower activity north of the region, cold front off to our west. It's going to be moving through for later on this evening, and that's going to give us our best chance of rainfall. And taking a look at the European model here for the next few days, we have those rain showers moving through for today. A very slight chance of a thunderstorm late this evening into the early overnight hours. Overall, should only be about a 10% chance, not expecting that across the region. Friday, we'll see that area low pressure starting to part off the northeast. Breezy conditions behind that. Should see a wind advisory on Friday with winds gusting around 28 to possibly 29 knots. And for Saturday, it looks like a pleasant day across the region, more towards seasonable averages. High pressure in control across the region. And then for Sunday, we'll quickly move into deteriorating weather conditions with an area low pressure moving along the coastal plain. Some snow inland across Pennsylvania. But here at Wallops, we'll just see some rainfall as well as some kind of dreary conditions on Sunday, especially during the afternoon as that rainfall moves in. We'll see temperatures rise overnight Sunday into Monday with this area low pressure moving overhead. That'll give us a good amount of rainfall across the region. Then for Monday, it looks like we'll have windy conditions during the morning into the afternoon hours as this area low pressure deepens over and off New England. That's going to give us the tighter pressure gradient as high pressure moves in from the west. And we'll see partly to mostly cloudy skies for Monday afternoon and then clearing skies for Monday evening. Still going to be fairly breezy Monday evening with this area low pressure continuing to move off to the northeast off of New England with that pressure gradient staying tight across our region. And then Tuesday, we're going to see high pressure build in across the region, and we'll have another system approaching for Tuesday into Wednesday. That's going to give us a chance of some rainfall, possibly as early as overnight Tuesday into Wednesday. European here holds it off until Wednesday afternoon, as does most models at this time, but we'll continue to monitor that. But looks like another fairly strong system moving through the region for Tuesday into Wednesday, giving us a good amount of rainfall with the interior locations seeing some snowfall into the northeast and New England. But looking at our risk chart for today, a high expected around 56 degrees. We'll see temperatures rise overnight near midnight at 59 or 58 degrees and then fall to about 45 tomorrow morning. Our winds will increase right before that cold front moves through southwesterly, 10 to 15, gusting to 23, with the peak winds with that cold front moving through right around midnight, as I mentioned. And we'll see those winds fairly light today overall, southeasterly, 7 to 12 knots, increasing slowly as we move through the late afternoon into the evening hours. And then we'll see some northwesterly winds with some cold air advection moving into the area, pushing those winds out of the northwest 8 to 13 knots, gust to 20 knots. So best chance of rainfall comes between 1600 local and midnight with those prefrontal showers and the shower right on the cold front. About a 10% chance of a thunderstorm right around midnight as well or just beforehand. Our terminal forecast is going to see cloudy skies today. A chance we see some filtered sunshine later on this afternoon with that warm front moving north of the region, giving us the warm sector overhead, and could see some filtered sunshine after 1400 local today. Going to see a slight chance of some rainfall this morning with those showers just north of our area. About a 20% chance that occurs. And then best chance of rainfall will come after about 8 o'clock this evening into the overnight hours with a 10% chance of a thunderstorm. We'll see skies clearing out rapidly overnight with just some mostly clear skies by tomorrow morning. A little bit of low cloud around 3,000 feet as well as some cirrus at 25,000 feet, both few in coverage. Our tides are currently running normal. Looking at Friday and Saturday. Friday mostly sunny to partly cloudy and windy. High 54 degrees. We'll see a wind advisory most likely throughout the day on Friday. Friday night, partly cloudy to mostly clear and slightly breezy, low of 33. And for Saturday, partly to mostly cloudy, chilly, slightly breezy early, high of 46 degrees. Green chart across the board for Saturday. And the next 7 days, looking at fairly stable weather pattern with rainfall about every 3 days. Rainfall today, then drying out Friday and Saturday, cooler on Saturday, then on Friday, Sunday, rain again. Temperatures warming overnight Sunday into Monday. We'll see Monday's high around 50 with temperatures falling during the afternoon. A good chance of that rainfall Sunday night. And then Monday, as I mentioned, will be windy. Expecting wind gusts possibly up to the high as 35 knots Monday morning into early afternoon, then decreasing throughout the afternoon. And Tuesday, we'll see partly mostly cloudy skies. Once again, a cooler day with this weather pattern just before the frontal or the system moves through for Wednesday, with temperatures warming on Wednesday with some rain likely, and temperatures in the mid-upper 50s for highs when that warm front does move through the region on Wednesday. But that's going to complete our 10 a.m. daily weather briefing. I hope everybody has a great day today. Back tomorrow morning at 8:15 at 10 a.m.